here's what you can't miss about our man Nicodemus, right? It isn't talked about in John chapter 3, but later we see something about Nicodemus. John chapter 19. There's another spot in scripture as well, but we'll get to that another day. John 19, verse 39. Jesus has been crucified, and there are two men that make up that Sanhedrin. Two men out of the 71 religious leaders for all of Israel, right? Joseph of Arimathea, he goes boldly, it says, and asks for the body of Jesus from Pilate. And Nicodemus, right? Who does not come simply to pay his respects. No, Nicodemus provides both an excessive amount of burial spices in terms of quantity and also in quality, right? A very conservative dollar amount in today's economy is that he spent at least $50,000 worth of burial spices. History shows that this quantity and this quality was only used for a king. Nicodemus, through his actions, is recognizing Jesus as a king, right? Not just of this world, but a heavenly king. And if that isn't enough evidence of some kind of transformation, of some kind of response from Nicodemus, the fact that he takes time to prepare Jesus' body means a lot more than we may realize. When you are doing those things, preparation for a dead body right before Sabbath also made you unclean for the Passover meal. In other words, he couldn't do this in secret. It was public. It was part of who he was. When you're touching an unclean body, you are no longer able to participate in the Passover meal until so many days have passed. So he's doing this very publicly, and he's willing to sacrifice something that is very important to him, the Passover meal where they celebrate, right, their freedom from Egyptian slavery. And so Nicodemus, through his actions, is giving Jesus a burial fit for a king.